There's not really much for us to do now, is there?
No, it's dead boring flight simming. I don't know why we do it.
Yeah. We need to find a mini game to play while we're flying. Like, let's guess what tattoo Chaz is gonna get next.
Hello everybody, welcome to Chaz Draycott Media, welcome to another episode of Microsoft Flight Simulator, and welcome to another video with Dan. We're actually back on the ground at Malaga, which is where we finished last time, and now we're going to be flying to somewhere completely different, and as you can see, the scenery... Oh, excuse me, I'm still on Discord apparently. The scenery is working. This gorgeous scenery is, well, just very good. Absolutely very, very good. Unfortunately, my install of it last time wasn't quite complete for some reason. There was something wrong with it. So, yeah, we noticed that my folder for the scenery was like 100 meg, where it should have been like a gig and a half. But still, we're looking forward to another flight, Dan. You're in the 737 again, hoping for better luck this time than than you had last time, yeah?
I would like to point out this is my third plane in 2 hours, so...
Yes. Yeah, Dan...
That's going to be a good example of how things are going.
What was the first... Oh, yeah, you're going to go in the MD-80, then it wouldn't work.
Yeah, no.
Then he went for the 146, which we will do a video on, because the 146 is one of my favourite planes ever. But now Dan is in the good old 737-800 Ryanair. We're in this pig today, which is the Airbus A320neo, fly-by-wire. This is Echo Charlie November Echo Romeo, and it's an absolute honey. We're flying today. Let me just bring up the flight plan for you. I've not imported it to SimBrief yet. Imagine that. Bear with me. We are going from Malaga to Marseille, north through Spain, up the coast, which will be lovely, and then into Marseille, which is going to be fan-dabby-dozy. Ah, is this what you were saying about the route?
Yeah, so you want to do Sosu 1 Lima arrival.
Yeah.
And then Lipsu as the transition. And
Lipsu
then we need
transition.
We need to remove Devco.
Yes.
From the plan.
There we go. Okay, cool. It should be a good flight. I am back in the A320 again. Love this plane, as you all know. A lot easier to fly than the 737 that Dan's flying. But it should be all good. Batteries are on now, external power. Got my usual procedures list. I'm also using one of my VATSIM scratchpad things, which as of this video will be updated as well. There's going to be a new link in the description for this. This is version 2.3, now includes the aircraft registration next to the aircraft type. We'll start now getting everything sorted out, shall we? APU, crew oxygen supply, adheres to nav. Oh god. I've noticed as well, Dan, the cockpit's changed in the fly-by-wire in the recent update.
I think if you go on the dev build, it's changed even more. They've added secondary flight plans.
Oh, okay. Flight directors are on. Fuel quantity check. We need to go here. Oh god. iPads. Need the iPads on. Fuel and payload imported, it says, from SimBrief. Oh, it does it automatically. Cool. So we'll do fast refueling, fast boarding, and then we'll get GSX to do it as well. I'm just going to get GSX to do boarding. I'm not going to get it to do the refueling animations.
It's doing both for me. Well, it's actually doing my fuel for me. So.
Oh right, cool. Oh yeah, it does on the 7.3. MCDU setup now. It's so good being back in the A320. Every single time I come back to it from the 7.3, it's just so much easier. Just seems cleaner. Like the 7.3, it all feels dark and I don't know.
Even the 146 had easier to understand switch positioning than this thing.
Yeah, true. Losing a bit of frame rate, but that doesn't really matter to you lot because we are on medium graphics nowadays, and I'm not worrying about my temps in the PC because Dan's fed up with me talking about it.
Just a bit.
Flaps to take off. No, you don't put 5 in this, you put 1. Flex the temp.
Oh, no, it would have been funny.
Yeah. LEMG, we need to get the departure in. We're going to be on runway... What runway are we on? 13 on the BLN 5 Hotel departure. ILS runway 13 Zulu. Sosu 1 Lima, you say, with Lipsu transition.
Boarding completed.
Boarding completed, apparently. Fantastic. We needed to get rid of a certain waypoint, which was Divco. So we go straight from Kotop to Sosa. No, Mames to Sosa. So we need to get rid of Kotop
Ladies
as
and gentlemen,
well.
from the flight deck, on behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer, and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight. We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here and waiting to see final numbers from
Are you
the
still
ground crew.
going out of 13 left, Joe?
Flight
No,
attendants will be
out
coming
of
to the
13.
cabin shortly with a very important signal.
So we see passengers getting on board. You can see them walking down the jetway there. Bags have been put on. It's very pretty. Very, very pretty. APU is on there. You can see the heat blurring Dan's plane. Almost ready to go, I'd say. So as we wait for passengers to get on board, we'll continue down our procedures list. Takeoff data needs to be set. The Bravo Lima November 5 hotel departure above 3,000, so we'll go for 3,000 as initial, and then we will go for 9.5 after MG 801. Don't know what else there is to do really. Seems dead simple in this, doesn't it?
It is a bit.
Lock the door behind us. Shut them lot up. I can turn my screens up a little bit, it's quite bright here. We'll turn external power off, we'll run off the APU now. And then yeah, it's just the usual start procedure after that. Very, very straightforward stuff. Great having good scenery though. I know that we've spoken about this before, but yeah, it's a real shame that the scenery didn't work last time, because this airport, I mean, it's quite a busy shape in it, this airport, Dan, so it always looks quite tasty. And it's one we've both been to quite a lot actually, isn't it?
I mean, I've been twice, I wouldn't say quite a lot, but yeah.
Only thing that's missing is there's a really quite famous huge screen that goes on that wall there with departures on it. They've got all this absolutely nailed in here, I can tell you. It's properly spot on. It's proper dry, minging Spanish tarmac. It's dead good. I think that's one of the most important things, is that instead of it just being flat tarmac, it's like properly textured. I don't know. It makes the airport look rough and used, which is how you want it, innit?
Yeah, looks really good. What's your cruise now, Richard?
380 today.
39 for me.
You need that thinner air in that piece of
Yep.
Oh,
Wait.
my boarding
Wait
is
a
complete.
Oh mate, that GSX profile we downloaded, you can see them walking down the stairs in front of us.
Oh really?
I don't know if you want to click on my Discord stream quickly, but you can actually see them walking through the terminal down to the jetway.
Oh, let me bring this up on screen. Let me pop this out, everyone. There you go. There's Dan's stream. Look at that. That's sick.
All the way down through there and then down to...
Well, if you want to go first, you're in a better position for pushback, because it will push us all the way back to the taxiway, I know, but I'd rather you go first and get out there, and then if you start taxiing, I'll go after you.
You're probably going to be ready quicker than me, that's the only thing.
No, I don't mind. I can wait. I can get rid of the jet bridge and stuff in a sec now I'm boarded and everything.
What's the QNH? I'm too lazy.
1015.
Oh dear.
Well, that's not a noise I like.
Oh, I hadn't believed you. I was like, why is everything going quiet?
Oh, the APU gen.
Yeah.
We're literally just pushing back onto Bravo. Gulf 6, Gulf 5 it is. It says something like that. West on Gulf 5, then we'll be going straight to Alpha all the way down.
It's not an option.
What, Gulf 5 at all?
You can have west on Gulf 6, east on Gulf 5.
Yeah, go Gulf 6 then. It might push you all the way back, then drag you forward a bit, I don't know. But then we're just going to jump straight into Alpha and go Alpha all the way to the end anyway. Oh yeah, it's doing its thing. Nose wheel well off the ground. Here's my guy. Must be hot in that jacket, mate. It's janking around on my screen like it did at Ibiza. Okay, you let me know when you've begun taxi, mate, and then I'll push all the way back from there, because otherwise I'll push back in front of you.
Spanish accent is fantastic.
To be honest, your ability to float off the ground is also fantastic. You're about 6 to 7 feet off the deck, I'd say.
Good effort.
Oh, no, it's lowering you down now. You've not just had pushback, you've had lift.
Yeah.
It's like instead of it lifting just the nose gear like it actually does, what it's done is it's just lifted the entire plane 7 feet off the ground. Let's just get before start checklist done. So let's go for beacon light, which needs to come on. We need to have thrust levers set to idle, they most definitely are. Parking brake is required, APU bleed and APU is on. External power is disconnected. And then engine mode goes to ignition and start once we start pushing back. Please take a moment out of locate to inspect every member in If there is a change in cabin pressure for oxygen, will drop. Okay, as you saw there, Dan is now on the move, so we will tell GSX to continue pushback, and it will get us back over there. Oh, mine's just saying nose right, tail left.
You didn't install the GSX profile, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Are you sure?
Yeah? Why is my parking brake not coming off? Yeah, I am doing, mate. I'm trying to. I'm trying, mate. Why is it not letting me release parking brakes? Every time I... It won't let me release my parking brake. Is my switch broke or something? Yes, I'm trying to, mate. Shut up. Is it set to my thing? Yeah.
That would be a great time it's on the seatbelt sign. I think if you hold the brake you can click the switches out, can you not?
Yeah, I've tried clicking it and it won't move. My controls are all working. It just won't move, the switch will not do anything. Is there anything under here that isn't quite in right? Something that's broken? What's the keyboard shortcut for it then? Don't know why that's not doing it. Toggle parking brakes. That. Yeah, it won't come off.
Weird.
Wait, what? It's moving now.
Can you unplug your controller?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Oh, it's done it now. How weird that was. Suppose we better crack on with starting the engines. Yeah, and of course we push back into a building. We'll have to use slew mode to get out of this. I don't know why the GSX profile hasn't come on. Weird. So weird.
I thought you downloaded the one for Marseille.
Yeah, but when I got the scenery yesterday, I got the Malaga GSX profile as well. I did it at the same time, so I didn't forget.
Unless we got different ones.
Bear with me, everybody. I will be using slew mode in a second. Not that I've ever used that in a video, actually. So you'll get to finally see it once the tug buggers off, because we need to get ourselves out of this mess, just in case we try and do anything and it clips the scenery. The guy's going to now remove the stuff. We've got a good start for the right engine, so I'll give you a bit of, not ASMR is it, I'll just give you a bit of uncut audio for engine number 2. That sounds fantastic. So this is slew mode. How do you go forward? There we go. That's it. That's all I need. Cool.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Good engine start on both. Seems like we're all golden. Okay, so taxi checklist. Oh, after start, engine mode to normal, flaps set. Flaps 1, speed brakes need to be armed. We've done that. APU bleed comes off and then the APU comes off as well. Boop. Now we're going to put nose light to taxi. Anti-ice, ECAM, pitch trim, rudder trim, runway turn-offs come on. Let us roll. Sorry about that delay there, Dan. Especially considering the delay was for no reason whatsoever. I originally delayed so I didn't push back into you. Whereabouts are you at?
Hold your shot.
There he is. You at November, what is it? Alpha November 1 or something?
Hotel November 1.
Hotel November 1, that's it. Okay, so this is Golf 5 to Golf 6. Then I'm going to go left onto here, which is going to be Alpha. I love how knackered the tarmac is here at Malaga. Proper knackered. And then we're on Alpha all the way down to the far end. And very soon the ECAM status, which is this screen down here, will change and it'll tell us that we've got to get stuff ready. There it is. It's done it now. So it wants auto brakes on max. Seatbelt signs are on. Cabin needs to check. And we need to do a takeoff config test, which is this. Takeoff speed's not inserted. Fantastic.
That would help.
That would help massively, yes. It's got them ready. V1 is 129. I had everything else in to do them, I just didn't end up putting them in. Now we need to do a takeoff config test. Takeoff config normal, predicted wind shear is off, but we'll pop that on. It's trying to pull left loads. We should be alright.
I'm gonna go, I think.
Okie dokie. I've gone off the centre line a little bit doing that last shot. Flipping heck, it won't taxi in a straight line. You what, sorry?
Got takeoff config on in for some reason.
Fantastic. There he goes, everyone.
Oh,
That's not a great noise to make. Oh, I'm going to make the same. I'm not quite on the centre line of this taxiway at all. I'm having to put quite a bit of right trim in, you know. I wonder if my trim's not centre. Because I did play about with it before. Oh yeah, it's going perfectly straight now. I think I messed about with my trim when I was testing that all the controls were working. Let's go on at Hotel November 1, everybody. So before takeoff, we've got altitude set, predicted wind shear on, auto brakes max, all that's done, flaps, engine mode, transponder, TARA, just need landing lights on. We'll set the chrono. TA and RA down there. Landing lights coming on. Crack him. How was your takeoff?
Pretty good, to be honest. Considering it was beeping at me shouting about takeoff config. I think I had one click of flaps, not too much. This control was pretty hard to set it with.
Yeah, so the first click takes it to 2 degrees, the second one takes it to 10. There we are, lined up runway 13. And let it roll for a second, build up the revs. Departing Malaga runway 13 in the A320neo. All good, let's go. What's that about? Thrust levers not set, they are. There we go. I was going to say, I know this 737 makes a good growl and a good noise, but this A320neo does sound good on its day. Rotate. Positive rate gear up. That's one of the best rotations I've ever done. Straight onto the flight director. No adjustment. Brilliant. Any second now, lever will go into climb.
This is revving its absolute nuts off.
It's like we've been saying about the 737, I could fart myself closer to Marseille. I've told it to go to 3,000 initially. I'm going to tell it to go to, what's the other restriction? 9.5?
Yep.
Yep.
It was above 9.5, so you could probably just go on cruise, to be honest.
Alright. Flaps up.
I'm at 9.5 already.
Okay. 38 in the box over there. I'm going to fly as much of the departure as I can, actually. Oh, we are climbing. Oh, we are climbing. Flipping out, that's a steep climb. So we're up to
Mine was
20.
really steep as well.
I'm climbing at 5,000 feet a minute up at 15 degrees. It's chilled out a little bit now. In fact, I'm going to put the autopilot on and have a few beauty shots, I think. Enjoy. So we have, yet again, lovely flying conditions out of Malaga today. Lovely, lovely conditions indeed. Up to 38,000 feet. QNH can go to standard. It was 1015, but for some reason on my thing it had 1013. It's now actually 1016. So that's of no use to anybody. You all good in the growly machine?
Yep. Still growling.
How much throttle's it using?
86.7%.
Oh my god.
I've used over a ton of fuel already.
Does it say what your burn per hour is in kilos anywhere?
I've got FF.
Yeah, that's it.
2.9.
Oof. Mate, I'm at 87% throttle and it's using 2.3 an hour.
Well,
600 kilos of fuel less an hour in a Neo.
The 146 would have used less.
The 146 would have got there on fumes, mate. It doesn't use fuel, it just glides. It's a shame actually, because in that video that we saw, that Irish pilot one where he lands it and smacks into the deck, he says that they call it the 146 because it's, what is it, one aircraft, 4 engines needing 6. Because it was ridiculously underpowered, which is a huge shame because they're so cute.
I mean, it's the size of a shoe. I'm surprised it's not faster.
Innit? 17,500 feet now. On our way up, landing lights can come off. Turn-off's like... Yeah. Turn-offs probably could come off.
7,000 feet ago.
Yeah. Don't cuss me out, bruv. I'm not a very good pilot. Don't let Drew see this. Ground spoilers aren't even unarmed. I've not even done my after takeoff checklist, to be honest. Did I even bring the landing gear up? I probably didn't do that. Speed brakes disarmed, nose light off, runway turn-offs off, landing lights, seatbelts off. Okay, cool. I need to put in the arrival on my little scratch pad thingy as well, so I'll be doing that in the next few minutes while you lot have another beauty shot.
I've not even had my dinner yet. Waiting on the in-flight mail. I've got a call button to ding downstairs.
To call Michaela.
Yeah.
Bring me some square sausage.
I could talk through the little puppy cam thing, we've got that before.
I'm going to go for stand 1 alpha when I get in. We're going to be taxiing to that. I don't think it's going to be a long taxi. If I can get off at Delta 6, it'll be Delta 6, Charlie 6. And then what taxiway is that? Terminal.
I don't actually know where Brian is back there. Probably miles away.
Yeah, Ryanair probably park in Nice. Quite hazy up here at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Spain is very vast. It's cool to fly over Spain, actually. I think it's good that we're doing more ops from here because I quite like it.
I just feel like it's going to take us ages to get back to the UK from down here. Like if we keep doing these little hops like we're doing. Because everywhere is like 3 hours away.
Yeah. Marseille to Bordeaux we could do. Then Bordeaux to Orly. Orly to Gatwick as a little one, and then Gatwick, Glasgow. Remember that, Chaz. Post-edit. I'm feeling a little time-lapse for a minute, because I need to go get another drink, take off beers, as you say, even though it's a Pepsi. So yeah, I'd say time-lapse. And yeah, catch you in a sec, everybody. Just listening to my guy talk about the fact we've just reached cruise. 20 minutes into the flight, everybody. We are now at flight level 380. We're just checking the GSX folder for files and stuff to check that I've got the right GSX profile, because as Dan has rightly pointed out, sometimes you get one for the 737 and the A320 and there's slight differences between the two, so we're going to be checking that. But yeah, continuing on up here at cruise, enjoying ourselves and having a good time. Oh, what in-flight meal did you get, by the way, Dan?
Spaghetti bolognese and about 3 tons of it.
3 what of it?
3 tons.
Fantastic. More than the fuel you've got in your plane by the time you land.
Pretty much.
Right, we'll catch you in a few minutes, everyone. Well, it'll be milliseconds, but for us it'll be a few minutes. 390 miles to top of descent, everybody. We're cost index 10, by the way, today on our flight. Dan is cost index 874, because that's the only way that the 737 can keep up. About 2 hours. Block time is actually 2 hours. In air time is 1 hour 36 minutes, so it's not that bad, really. But how long was our entire flight from Ibiza to Malaga? It was like 1 hour and 5 on it. Block time was just over an hour, I think. Still.
What's your ETA showing you just now?
Oh yeah, that's an interesting little chat that we usually have. 1718. Yeah.
1718.
You're 1718.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Not again.
Not again. I even left a bit of separation for you to depart before me.
Yeah, but this is a shed.
It is a bit of a shed. I like the 7.3. I think it's got great character. It's definitely the more character-filled aircraft of the two. The effortlessness of the A320 is just fantastic.
You say that like it's good. But whenever you have a bad day, you describe it as character building, so clearly character's not a good tell. People ever say that before, oh, they're such a good character? No, they're not, they're a dick.
Me.
And that's the reason why they want every single game twice.
That 146 looks like it's had an upgrade.
Ladies and gentlemen, Drew in the flight deck. I mean, Captain Drew with no surname in the flight deck. Me and Dan have got the exact same ETA.
Let's see who's brave on the brakes.
Auto brakes to max, yeah?
I just had a quick look on the phone, just thought, I'll see what you're up to.
Yeah,
and then saw that and thought, oh, it's not a 146.
Yeah, Dan's, for those watching the video, Dan is streaming to Discord and has been the whole time, so yeah, clearly different, is it a dashboard? Different cockpit to the 146, to say the least. But yeah.
I'll leave you to it. Happy landings.
Thank you, mate. We'll record them and send them to you. As promised.
Cheers, mate.
See you later. Almost as if he was a passenger popping in from the door to say hello in the jump seat, everybody. Drew, real world EasyJet A320 captain and all round hilarious man. He was in a video with me in this one where he flew the Boeing 747-8 when we flew to Fiumicino in Milan, and he will hopefully be in future videos as well because he's a right laugh, and me, him and Dan get on like house on fire. We have a really good time, so yeah, hopefully we'll see Drew with us at some point. Dan has just disappeared on my screen, which is concerning. Not quite sure what the situation is there. Hopefully he hasn't fully disconnected. He is still showing us on Discord.
Well, I'm back and the plane's not crashed, so good sign.
You've disappeared off my screen.
Oh, no. You're still on mine.
Oh, your name tag thing's gone.
What speed are you doing? I wonder if I pulled away.
452 true airspeed.
458.
I don't know if there's a render distance thing with that, but I think it was no matter how far away you were.
There's not really much for us to do now, is there?
No, it's dead boring flight sim, and I don't know why we do it.
Yeah. We need to find a mini game to play while we're flying. Like, let's guess what tattoo Chaz is gonna get next.
Bit uncalled for.
I'd love to have seen the face cam for that one.
You will, in the video.
Oh yes, I didn't realise this bit was being recorded.
Yeah.
I'm in the toilet, so I suppose I better mute this bit.
You've all seen them. I had this one. And then I had this one. And then one you might not have seen if you watch my videos, bear with me. Oh, you can't see him if I stand far away. Oh, you can't see him on camera really.
Go on, whip the leg up on the desk.
Like that. At least my t-shirt's funny. We're not flying VFR today. Well, I mean, we could.
There's no guarantees I've set this plane up right.
Flying a 737-800 VFR into Marseille over water.
A VFR Concorde from Glasgow to Gatwick via Denmark.
I was going to say, where were you supposed to be going though, and where did you end up?
Yeah, I was meant to go to London and ended up in
Denmark.
a Scandinavian country, but...
Oh, God. So we've been in the air 40 minutes now, and we still have... How long to top of descent? Flipping X scrolling simulator. 16:54. In sim it is 16:18. So we've got about 35 minutes to top of descent now. So we can just continue on cruising, enjoying ourselves. We're just going over the coast of Spain actually. We're not too far from Barcelona if I remember rightly. Or is that a bit... No, it's a bit further up in it when we get to BCN. We're over Valencia at the moment. So Barcelona's much further up actually.
I wonder if you can see the track.
Oh, yes. The scenery for me is pretty shoddy down there at the moment. It's not fully rendered in.
Oh, yeah, you can see it.
Are you over it?
No, I'm over the airport.
Ah, yes, I can see it. Yeah, it's over there. You can just about make out the shape of it. We found it.
Might get close enough to Barcelona to see Catalonia though.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, I'm pretty confident we will see Catalonia. Should we get some admin done while we're up here, Dan? Like minimums? Why is there no chart for the ILS?
You have to go into the actual charts for the airport to get it. Chart 11-1A.
4,000 feet ILS interception. I assume it's that. 108 barrow minimums. That's not very high at all, is it? It's currently 1016 QNH. I say that like I've actually checked. It is 1016 though. I got quite lucky there.
Your FPS is about to die.
Why?
In Barcelona, Logan.
Thanks for the heads up, mate. Didn't even tell anybody my flight number today. We're Iberia 19 Charlie Delta, as I often am. If you ever see me and Drew on VATSIM, you'll see us with either Charlie Delta or Delta Foxtrot at the end of our thing, just with our initials, because we're very creative people. We're on the hunt for the racing circuit, everybody. I'm pretty sure it's the other side of Barcelona, so it's up there somewhere. Up in the hill. I found it. Found it. So there's the river that goes into Barcelona. If you follow that up, it goes through the mountains and curves round to the right.
Yeah.
Keep following it past the first fork.
Yeah.
See it? It's very pixelated for me right now, but still, it's cool. This is Madam chugging away. She's a good girl, the A320. I love this plane. I love this sim. I love what we do. It's so good. Me and Dan were saying off camera just earlier, it's difficult to try and explain this to people if they're not into the whole simulation thing of doing it in real time like this. It's really hard to just explain to people why it's so good and why it's so enjoyable. But to be honest, I think the main thing that I find enjoyable about this is just exercising the knowledge of what every button does and just playing about with it, and just, I don't know, it makes you feel really good about yourself in a weird way that you know this much about the aircraft and how they operate and so on, because it's such a complicated thing to do, and to be able to do it at this level, I don't know, it's just really rewarding. Don't you agree, Dan?
I don't want to admit it in case Drew watches this.
So no, it's not rewarding. No,
I hate it.
Crap. Don't know why I do it. I'm going to uninstall it after this.
Holy who'd want to do this in real life? But anyway.
So we are now beginning our descent all the way down to 4,000 feet. Dan has very handily helped me set up Volanta in the meantime, and this is where we're at. If I click on it, it should do it. There she is. Fantastic. And there is Dan just in front of us with his amazing call sign. It was as simple as taking the space out of my username, because I thought my username for SimBrief was just Chaz Draycott with a space in. Turns out there was no space, because it's hidden somewhere else in your account settings. And yeah, it's all good now. So we're going to measure our landing rate. What did you say your best one was, Dan? 74 feet a minute?
Yeah.
Naughty. What was that one that I did? Because it somehow it tracked my flight from Ibiza to Manchester that I did last week. Statistics.
I think you said it was 250, didn't you?
Minus 261. Landing G-force was 1 though, which is alright. Block time 2 hours 38. So yeah, we have now begun our descent, everybody. There's not really a lot to do. We've done all the prep already. Not much else to say, if I'm honest with you. Beauty shot time. God, it really looked like we're just flying into the nothingness of the abyss right now.
Yeah.
It's just haze. Constant haze everywhere. Let's just go on the plan and just check that the planned... What? Why does it think we're going that way?
What is it?
Oh, I've not got the flight plan thing set on there. It's all good. So, Natio, back up. Yeah, and then in that way. Cool. We've got a very, very low amount of wind at the moment. 2 knot wind at 26,000 feet. That's got to be quite rare, surely.
I forgot to turn real weather on, that's why. Oh.
Literally tomorrow the AIRAC cycle changes as well, I've just seen. Everything down there on the ground is still the same. 24 degrees, 220 at 4 knots, 1016 on the Barrow. We're going to put the seatbelt signs on at this time, as we're now starting to descend. Tell everybody to sit down. Sit down! Oh, I've left my door open. Not that you can see that in the video, actually. Yeah, you kind of can.
You're really catching me now.
Uh-oh. I can't see your name tag, though. Still don't have a name tag for you. What's your ETA showing as?
1721.
Uh-oh. 1719. I'm going to be 2 minutes ahead of you.
Yeah. Do you want to leave the group and join back again and see if I spawn in for you?
I'd rather not risk that, because clicking on stuff like that kills it sometimes.
Because I can see you and your beacon lights.
Really?
Strobe or whatever the yeah. You are really close to me.
Oh, really? Oh, God. Yeah. I'm not sure, because I'll pause to do that. Which...
It gives enough separation, though.
Yeah, okay. Leave group. Just turning at Sosa now. You want to invite me again?
Yeah. It's paused me to do this, though.
Ah, yeah. How do we always end up so close?
Because neither of us are any good at this game.
We're fantastic at this simulator. Right, give it a minute and then we'll see whether we can see Dan. Still over the abyss. 18,700 feet. Oh, yep, your nameplate's popped in. Yeah, I can see your nav lights. I never put my strobes on. Bit late for that now, but they're on. Oh, this could be fun.
Be tight.
I love a go around.
I don't, so
Well, I'll do one if you need to. I've just realised something. There's been a bit of a glow in the cockpit the whole time. I've actually had the dome light on all the way here. Yeah, I can fully see your beacon lights now. What's our separation? Because I can see it. You're on my TCAS. If we end up at the same altitude at the same time, which is very likely because of the arrival, I'll just have to slow down. Yeah, your beacon lights are very apparent now. I can actually, it's rendered in your plane. I'm that close to you.
Oh no.
There he is, everyone, look. You can actually see the plane now. Oh, I don't know if he's hidden behind my camera. There you go. There he is. What did you want to know, my speed?
Yeah, I'm
True.
509 now.
509?
Yeah.
0.564. I'm hauling. What's your true airspeed?
320.
354. Oh no. Should I slow down? Or should I go past you? This could be fun for a video's sake that we get so close.
I mean, I'm at Lipsu now.
2 miles from Lipsu, I'm turning now. It's fun. Stuff it. We're not on VATSIM. If I need to do a go around or something, I will. If the separation's really close, I'll do a go around in the interest of you landing. Minimums Barrow are 108. ILS interceptions 4,000, so we won't be far off that actually.
Got 4,000 set. Down at 12,000 now.
Traffic.
I just had a TCAS warning. Traffic.
Nice.
I wonder if it'll do anything.
It changed course remember when we were on with Pete? Mine changed my course big time. I actually think it either threw me up or threw me down.
It feels like it's leveled out a bit. I'm now above profile. I think it's trying to avoid you by going over you.
I don't even want to know what this plane would do if you got that close. Probably just crash, blow the doors off or something.
Yeah, I've leveled out my my descent quite a lot. I think it's trying to avoid you by at least 500 feet. I'm still losing speed and I'm still descending, but nowhere near as much. 500 feet a minute down at the moment. Yeah, it seems to have cleared it now. It's just dived the nose back down. If it suddenly does this and then moans again and goes traffic, I'm just going to think the plane's thick. Either that or it's slowed down enough that it's not too close to you. I don't know. Drew popped in earlier to say, just to see how we were getting on, by the way. I forgot to mention it earlier. I was saying that we're going to arrive at almost the same time, and in his words, it's who's braver on the brakes. Okay, 10,000 feet below, landing lights on. We'll pop them on. See if there's anything else to do on the procedures list. Almost forgot that I had this down there. Constraints on landing system I'm going to put on now. We're at 10,000 feet just in case. ECAM status is checked. Yes, that's fine. Barrow is in. Minimums are in. Engine mode is required. Sound. Nothing else fancy to do.
Airports should be off to our right soon. Yeah, it is.
Yes. There it is. Marseille. Fantastic approach over the water here, everybody, on 1-3 left. Is there 2 runways or is it just 1-3?
There is 2, but from what I read, one of them's closed.
Oh, okay. It's quite a short runway as well, the what would have been 1-3 right.
Yeah, well, see if you look at this one, it looks like it's longer than what it is.
Yeah, it actually stops, yeah, it stops.
After Delta 6, it stops.
Yeah. I'll show you that on the charts, because that's what Dan's actually referring to. Yeah, you see, look there. That's pretty much the end of the runway, pretty much. All that is just sort of run off. This is funny.
Oh dear.
Just gonna let it do its thing and carry on. See where we end up.
Get a bit of turbulence.
Oh yeah, that'll be good. Rock it about a bit. I'll move about in my seat.
Traffic.
Yes, I know traffic. You know what? You can go to standby. Yes, I know. Things a pilot shouldn't say. You, TCAS, can go to standby. On my screen, you've got your gear down.
Not quite.
I've seen those pictures of like Heathrow when there's separation and like a line of aircraft coming in, but that's ridiculous. Okay, out of standard pressure. If it lets me click the thing, and 1016, I'm descending past you.
That's not good.
I'm now lower than you. I'm getting down to 5,000 to the altitude constraint. It's like we're forming up on you, like we're going to refuel from you. It's so funny that it renders the gear in. Well, that's about as close as we'd get, innit, everybody? Look at this.
Oh my god. Jesus. Oh, I'm turning my transponder off because that's going to start going nuts.
See you in a bit.
Oh my god.
That's fantastic. I've gone all red and hot because I'm kind of embarrassed, but that's brilliant.
I'm now turning under you.
What, are you turning a tighter line than me?
Yeah.
Oh heck.
And I don't know what's beeping at me.
I should really tell it to slow down. Okay, let's do landing checklist. So cabin crew to be advised. Auto throttle, auto brake, flaps, speed brakes. Yeah, sound. All is good. 16 miles. I'm going to put gear down about 10. Put a notch of flaps in. Clicked approach. Cat 3 single. What speed are you doing?
I'm 4.6.
I'm so sorry, Dan. I'm going to keep the speed up for as long as I can, though. I'm at 185.
Yeah, that should move a bit.
I'm on the glide slope now. So gear is going to come down. I'm going to go flaps 2. I'll keep it at 185 as long as I can. Okay, so let's arm the ground spoilers. Let's put the auto brakes to low. We'll let it roll out quite a bit. We'll give you a quick beauty shot now we're on the approach, everybody. Enjoy. Yeah, I'm still doing 185 knots for you, Dan.
Bonus.
Just to get me away.
2,500.
2,500. What's my VAP actually? 129. Okay, so we'll crank it down to 129 when I'm about 2 miles out. Do you know roughly how far from the runway you are? I'm 7 miles.
11.2.
Okay. 3 mile separation should be alright. I'll let it roll to the end as well. I've got auto brakes on low, but I'll stab them off quite quickly. See, this is how you work together with your friends, everybody.
By landing dangerously close on the runway together.
Yeah, exactly. But we're choreographing it. Okie dokie then. So we're going to bring the speed down in just a sec. What about landing checklists? Wind shear apparently comes off at this point. That's an interesting one. Didn't know about that. Oh no, that's after landing. I was going to say you'd want that on when you landed, surely. Okay, I'm 3 miles out now. I'm going to get the aircraft to come down to my VAP 129. Next notch of flaps going in. Flaps 3.
1,000.
It's not going to get down to VAP in time, I can tell you that for free. Oh, I don't know actually, she's decelerating quite well. I'll put a little bit of speed brake in just to help out. Spoilers armed, flaps it once full and then we're good. Flaps are full. It's now diving down a little bit, now it's dropped the speed. I'm going to take over my aircraft. This is a really cool approach.
400.
And it reminds me a little bit of Gibraltar, the way like the runway's extended into the harbour sort of thing.
Yeah, what's the one in Portugal that does that? Is it Madeira?
I'm not sure, I think so.
Okay, just about to get the 100 call out.
100 above.
Gonna get, wow, minimums
50,
call is late.
40.
Oh, okay.
30.
I didn't get a minimums.
20. Retard. 10. 5.
Oh, honestly, that's up there with my Orly landing with Pete Harrod. That is right. I'm gonna disarm my auto brakes and I'm just gonna let it roll.
Stream this so you can laugh at how hard I hit the deck.
To be fair, I can take the next high speed to the left. I think it's Delta 6 anyway. Get them spoilers up. Get them flaps up. Hit the brakes a little bit, coming off to the left. Okay, let's quickly try and park up and we'll jump onto Dan's stream, so we'll include this in the video. Parking brake on, onto Dan's stream quickly. And here we go. This is something we've not done before in one of my videos.
Might be the last time as well, see how well this goes. Runway looks really low quality for me.
Yeah, it does that when it's quite long, smooth scenery. It's alright once you're on it.
Can't even see pappy lights to get a rough idea of where I am.
No, I didn't get an idea of any pappies either.
Plus 100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
It's the first time I've let the auto throttle actually do the landing and I don't know if I liked it.
Yeah, it's weird in the 7.3. It's really weird in the 7.3. That wasn't a bad effort, that, mate. It rendered me in an ITA Air livery, didn't it? What's it put you in? Oh, you're still in Ryanair for me. That's good. Cool.
I think I should be, because we both had the
Oh, yeah, we did, didn't we? Okay, so speed brakes disarmed, engine mode into normal. I didn't know that was going to change. I think that's just to make sure. Flaps are retracted, TCAS on standby. Funnily enough, I did that a while ago. Predicted wind shear off. We then have the APU master switch on, and then APU start. Start. Anti-ice is required. Landing lights off. And then we go to nose lights taxi. Runway turn-offs on. Strobe light auto. And then we're going to find out where we are taxiing to. We're going to Alpha 1. Why is my thing not synced up? There we go. So we're going to go, Charlie 6, and then around to the right onto Alpha 1. Do you want to follow company on this one and then choose a gate? Oh, you need to do GSX as well.
Yeah.
I always forget to do GSX. Gate A. Where's Alpha 1? 25, 26, no? Okay, looks like I'm going to be doing A3. I did say it was 1A earlier, actually, rather than A1. Let's just make sure we definitely know where that is. It's not there.
The GSX profile might not line up very well.
I can get 3 alpha, and then we can compare landing rates. Now that's a new thing for the videos. Compare this to how my last Malaga landing looked. Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, actually, that was an Air France handle and it gave me. I want to see if there's.
Yeah, this is pretty. This is. Sure, the frame rate's dropped, but it is what it is, isn't it? 3 alpha is round here on the right, I'm pretty sure. Or should I have just gone right before that? Oh no, gone the wrong way. It's fine because I can go around here. 5 Bravo there. Is this where we end up nose to nose? Oh no, you're over there, it's fine. Yeah, I can see the people ready for me at 3 Alpha, that's cool. Hello everyone. Yep, there's my guy. Cool. Pretty tidy on that centre line. Oh, don't come to a stop plane. Oh, come on. Oh, 0.2 and 0.0. I'll take that. Busy. And that's us pair, parked here at Marseille. Time to do shutdown stuff. We need to have parking brake, nose light off. To be fair, I should have probably turned a few of these off as I came into the gate. Runway turn-offs off, so we've definitely blinded that operative. APU bleed comes on. Engine masters 1 and 2 go off, so let's listen to these. Seatbelt sign comes off. Beacon light comes off. Fuel pumps all come off as well. And that is that. Then we can do GSX to get some deboarding on. Let's see if the jetway will work. No, it will not. No. It says stairs disabled, unfortunately. So I'm not quite sure what it's going to do about deboarding people now. Okay. They're just going to have to jump. Oh well, I'm not quite sure how the sim is going to go about that. But yeah, lovely scenes here at Marseille. A really good flight, that. Scenery at both ends. Higher graphics than I used to have. And no issues. Loads of fun. A bit of a cheeky overtake at the end on Dan. But yeah, another fun little adventure here in Flight Sim. I thought that was quite good, Dan, did you?
I really enjoyed that one actually.
Yeah. We've had a bunch of good flights, but that was one of our finest, I think.
The important bit now, what is the landing rate?
Oh yeah. Yeah, landing rates. How do I choose flights? Oh, map. Wait, it says start a new flight.
No, so click on flights on the left.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
And
it's
then
there now.
It should be a latest one there, yeah.
Oh, I was just short of the touchdown zone, if anything.
I was too long. I was just before Delta 2.
Oh, I was the first piano keys after Delta 1. That's really cool. This is good, Volanta. I've heard a lot of good things about it, but now I know.
So the little pink dot, if you hover over it, should give you your information.
Oh, that's not my softest. 191.
That's 268.
Ooh.
What was your G?
1.04.
That's 1.02.
Oh. So
Mate,
yours was...
soft, then
Oh, that was really good though, mate. That was a
really
really...
enjoyed
I like a little recap at the end as well. It seems to think that there's a 737 somewhere that's me halfway along that route. But yeah, look how far we've travelled today. That's actually really cool when you think about it. But yeah, this has been Malaga to Marseille, everybody, in Echo Charlie November Echo Romeo, the A320neo with Dan. Thank you very much once again, Dan. Always a pleasure to have you on, mate. Always good to share the skies with you, even if sometimes we share them a little bit too closely.
Yeah, just a bit.
I'm sure Drew's going to love watching that back. He'll be sick in his hands.
Yeah, that's one way to get the cost index down. Getting the fucking slipstream with the 737 that's in front of you.
Yeah, that's why the slipstream of the... No, I messed it up. That's why the cost index of the 737 is so high, because it's giving slipstream to everybody else.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Anyway, that's all for now. Any final words, Dan?
Don't watch this, Drew.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Really hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Ciao.